Yes, it's now 1.5 minutes. Let me wait a little. Good evening, guys. I pray. Oh, Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. I'm about to go into the life tonight, dear Jesus, as I will be with me, Father. My third time coming on, Lord, and response is weak. But Lord, I trust you and obedient to your word. Let those that come be respectful. Some are coming with such outer comments to get me discouraged. Keep me faithful and keep me strong. And let ideas be born so and earn from this channel. Father God, you're my cry. In the midst, I pray. Take full control in Jesus' name. Amen. Good evening. Good evening. Wow. How are you all doing? Good evening, guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the live. How was your day today? Oh, you love money. Wow. I learned that when you love money, it runs away from you. So don't let it run away from you. When you love money, it doesn't stay. That's how I learned it. So I try not to. I'm not too bad. I'm good. We're having cool weather. Cool weather. It's almost cold, but you have to appreciate it. How are you doing? How was your day today? How was your day today? Wow, it was so wonderful. I can just imagine. What makes it so wonderful? What made your day so wonderful? That means you have a wonderful weekend. And it flows over into making a wonderful Monday. Money, whoa, you made a lot of money today. Whoa, so you must be a rich guy. You must be a rich guy tonight. So you're going to throw away all that money, aren't you going to put it up? So when you don't have any, you can go back to it. Yeah, that's the best thing I'd encourage. Yes, put it up. Because you may need it. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. So you have to put it up. My life. Oh, you buy? Okay. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. It is still early. Just a little over 5 minutes I've been on the live. Thank you for the thumbs up. Guys, those who are here, let me hear what you have to say about the topic. Let me hear what you have to say about the topic. What are your thoughts on the topic that you see there? Isn't it interesting? Isn't the topic interesting? Tell me what you think about the topic. Tell me what you think about the title. Are you working hard or you just wasting time? What do you think? Are you working hard or wasting time? Then what do you think, man? We can talk about it. Maybe for a little time, not for a long time, but for a little time. What are your views on that? Ronaldo, you're here again. Who are you? What are your views on my title? What are your views? What do you think? Are you working hard? Too hard? Or you think you're wasting time? Tell me what you think about my title. I really want to know. Come on, guy, what do you think? What are your thoughts? I want to know what are your thoughts. What do you think about it? Why would anybody want to work? What's the purpose of working? Why do you want to work? How are you, Aneka? I'm well, thank you. Have you seen my title? What do you think about the title? What are your views on working hard? Do you think you're working too hard or you think you're wasting time? Tell me what you think about the title. Some people think they're working too hard. Some people think. So let me ask you something. Onika, when you go to other channel, do you promote anti-DCs? Because each time you come, you promote somebody else's channel. I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, I remember you told me that. But I was just asking because I don't know if you put if you ask them to support my channel too, or is it that you only ask me to support theirs? That persons who come here would support the other person's channel, and my channel doesn't get any form of attention. That's why I ask. Because that can happen while I'm supporting somebody else's. Because I've never seen anybody come to say that they have seen it at this place. Hi, Luck. How are you doing? No, this is saying about your favorite kind of soup. My topic, my title is: Do you think you're working too hard? Or are you just wasting time? That's what my title is. What do you think about that, Lacan? Let's see now. You think you're working too hard? Hi, God loves us. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the live. What do you think about the topic, the title? What do you think? Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. I welcome you. What do you think about the title? Do you think you're working too hard or you think you're just wasting time? You know, some persons think that in their job that they are working, they are just working hard and not getting any benefit in the sense of it is a promotion. Well, you're writing in English, so that is what you're speaking. You're writing in English, you're not writing in Spanish. So, um, some people think that they are working in jobs and they are doing their very best, but they are not being promoted and they think they are wasting time. So that's the question I'm asking. I don't mean you personally, no. Do you think you are working too hard or you're just wasting time? Just wasting time around the place. What do you think? Because some people think that they are working really hard to achieve. We are talking about, do you think you're working too hard or you're wasting time? That's what we're talking about right here. You say you cannot speak English, but you're talking to me in English. So if you the title is, do you think you're working too hard or you're just wasting time? And my question on the screen also is your favorite kind of soup. So we have two questions to think about. This question we're talking about. This is which one? Okay. Okay. Hold on, this thing here. Oh, what's this? What is this? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Wow. No, we're not going to. No, no. Hi, Carmen. Hi, hi. How are you doing? Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope everything went well for you today at school. Hope you had a good day today at school. No, nothing happened. It did not. Everything went well. Nobody did anything to make you uncomfortable. Everything went well. I thought about you today. I said, I hope you're okay. And it seems like you're okay. My day was not too bad. I did get some work done. So I say I'm coming on tonight. I may not be very long, but I'm spending some time. Are you having cool weather where you're at? Folding some clothes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, so different socks. Yeah. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. So, so, so. Yes, people. Mm-hmm. Yes. Come on, guy. What do you think about the topic? What do you think about the title? Do you think you're working too hard or you're wasting time? Yeah. Some people think they're wasting time, or some think they're working too hard. I will put on these things. Mm-hmm. 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 Whoa. like this. You had rain today? You had rains? You had rain this evening? Yeah, you had rain? Rain fell? Oops. Favorite kind of soup is chicken soup with the feet. The other on YouTube put up it. That's why I have to use it. But my that is still on. Yes, thank you. But my question was, if you think, I was looking at a video. Never get to finish it, but I was looking at one done, and he was saying that he's he prepared place up here. Over 18 years. I'm not on 2018. Was it 18 years or something like that? Or 2018, something 18. And he go and come and he no look happy. And he said he did run off and thing, you know. So him say he did come up and married. He did meet up on the ex, on I ex. And they just do a thing and married. So apparently, I don't know what it is now where they have been separated for a long time. So I don't know if anything funny go on or nothing. But he say, you see, what people love your people business and I start. When I was here alone, I saw clothes, I still got full up, you know. Few people came on and me say something. Me pray and start. Once one man him come on, him had too much, he must see a lot of papers. Thank you for the thumbs up. And so I said, let me wash the clothes them. So I said, me just fold them up. Me can't stand it, nothing, you know. Me, I will rest when I rest time for me. But I say like just sit down so before the TV, the phone. Can't. Me have to have me me buy me where it is. I bought the outside, you know. Me buy me crochet thread and I buy a crochet needle. The needle was in a case where you can see it so good. Think it was the right size. The needle too big, you can't pull the crochet thread. Too big, it drop off. I have to go back to Walmart and get a smaller one. The point, that's where they are sewing here in a people's head. Me too. Me try, me barely could make the chain for the circle, it's a drop off. But the thread fine. The thread is not as coarse as and thick as one time. You used to crochet and say, you know, me crochet till the crochet needle cut up my finger. Me crochet enough. When Whatnot was coming in, you know, Whatnot were the two sides, and people have their rooster and thing for their hen first time. Me crochet, runner, daily crochet. Look at it, me smell sick. Me crochet. Me cultivate my food. Order pan top of order. And Spider-Man didn't know if we charge them, you know. But what we know, so I shouldn't really like to do, I should have learned to do the bath suit. I never learned to do the bath suit. And I was trying to learn to do the blouse, but it was too technical. And the lady never told it and showed nothing too much. So, if you kind of technical, you have to know the you know, if you cannot cut clothes, you can't sew blouse. You have to sew the bust in it. And so, I missed that one. So, I do dailies. I bought a ball of white thread. So I say what I'll do, I will sit on my live. People don't know me, only don't know me. I will sit on the live here and I will crochet. Me can't waste time. I make up some crochet pieces, you know. 3/4 of them I draw. Make up a couple pieces well. And me just use them and rinse them and put them back. And I say, you know something, I will sit before my phone and crochet. That's what I would have done today. That's what I planned to do. But realize the needle too big. The needle too big. So I have to buy me one needle. And the thread, I didn't realize that the thread had on it the size needle. Because normally me just go to the store and choose the one I want, just like that. But boy. So I say, all right, let me go. And I went ahead and pull up every piece of clothes, every bit. I said, all right. I went on Figure. Yes, remember there's something there? Yeah, Figure, your dresser. Figure, both. When they drop, they chip. Some of them, and people still walk up and down and sell them, make them out of some white lime, something, and whatever, then do it. Boy, me didn't buy it too, you know. Figure, rooster, dog, especially rooster. They have them till after a while, and dog. The dog lie down or whatever. Or cat. The more stush ones, they were in the inbound stores. Special stores, those were more expensive. But our China place. But the rough one, the people they make at their yard, like they make building block and walk up and down and sell it. They buy them. I buy one, they buy a pair. After, and they went heavy, you see. After a while, then they drop, then chip, we dash them. So, me so crochet a lot. Crochet a tablecloth. Tablecloth take long, you know. But you see, just do the diaries when me join them up. But crochet nice. When I crochet, you don't miss anybody. For people talking that in the ear. That's why I should have learned to sew clothes. But it's too late to go learn to sew clothes now. Maybe when I looked in the Walmart, I nearly go buy one machine. And say, we don't take my time and cut, but I don't know if you go buy the material. Because I don't see no store sell cloth. I don't see none. So I don't end up with the machine and I no cloth to cut. But I don't buy the machine and cut, put things on it and cut. But I don't know how to fold. If I get away a skirt with the elastic, I have no trouble. It's straight. But if I anything to put in, anything else other than that. But I'm tempted to buy the machine. Tempted, so nice. The one is expensive, you know. Not expensive at all. But I say, just take my time. But I love the machine, the deco machine, them. The tabletop machine. My clothes tear down, I can put it on there and stitch it. And I know if it's string bobbin. I know if it's string in needle on the machine, but I don't like the needle because if you say, it will bore my finger. So that's why I never tell about sewing in bother. And I try. You see, remember I did have the pedal one with your foot. Maybe I learn the sewing, but the electric one where you touch and whoo. I say, no, sir. Yes, my dear. So, say, some people, like, as a Christian, people who do you think you're working? Or you enjoy your working? Or you feel you're wasting time? Oh, I was telling about the guy one day. He said frustrated with up here. So, if you tell him it's so confused, I never seen him look so yet. I am business up here and your business down there. So, he said, I'm born and St. Thomas. And then last year, his father go up, to the first. The mother was up here. I don't think the mother went to go down. The mother went go down the other day too. I don't know when you reach a certain age, you want a little different life. But I think they're married to the girl already, but they're not married. You keep on the same fiance. And the girl look good, I don't know why, what happened. And I see the girl who want to go to Jamaica, They say not comfortable anymore because all the friends them, everybody, if there were 2-3 jobs to make ends meet. I mean, him not true. And he have a house out there too, and he have a vehicle. But see, sometimes in life, you feel safe, you make the move. Make the move and just go enjoy what you have. Because sometimes you sit down and stuck. And you're not enjoying nothing. You're not enjoying. You don't enjoy a thing. And him up here so long, having a house. And he said, if you miss payment, he said, they have a thing in HOA. If you miss 1 month payment, the house is not yours. That's how people come to losing their house. You go on the market. And you know, say anybody if you buy that now, people will have money. You know, you will see me, you will see me, you will see me. Let me hear it talk. I say, there goes another one. I put it in my head right here. Because it's sad though. You're working, and then you lose it just like that. So you had rain today? No, before that, the question I asked about was if you feel that you're working or wasting time. Okay, the job that you're doing, you feel so you're working because people working in their jobs, you know. So yeah, some people work really hard, you know. And when they get a little raise, management no one negative. And if they must get a little benefit, management no one negative neither. So sometimes I say, yeah, they not better than me for them to come and then I give them no, you know, what they do. Look at the teachers, police, nurse, all of them. Look how they have to strike and do so and so to get you know, one would say that they shouldn't have to do that because they can see that they are working. They can see it. The police and the soil them out there, you know, working, keeping people safe. Teachers are at school teaching, nurses are in the hospital, you know, so they shouldn't have to reach a level where, you know, and sometimes I waste time, you know. And then people then go somewhere like in the private system, then we get a better pay. I go and do other kind of jobs. So I asked the question. I mean, I listened to one done. I said, let me set this question now. If you think you're working to get benefit, or you're wasting time. You know? Hi, Jimmy, how are you doing? One love, how is it there? It's very cold here, very rainy in Jamaica. And where you are at, I imagine it's very, very cold too. Oh, you're doing good. So tell me something. Do you think you're really working or you're wasting time? Because oftentimes people in their jobs don't feel like they're getting the benefits they need. It's 2 a.m. Oh, and it is what here now? Look, it's 8:12 p.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So you're 6 hours ahead of us. It's 8:12 here. Do you think you're working to get a benefit, or yeah, working is good, but when you don't save, that is another thing. You think would you say you think you're wasting time? Because if you're working, you cannot save from what you're working. Then may as well you don't work. Or you go and work for yourself. What do you think? Or if every time you work you're supposed to get a bonus at the end of the year, you don't get it, they find an excuse. So you're not going to become motivated to work. You're going to want to give up. And when you do that now, you're going to say, well, you better me give up and don't bother because it's very expensive to when you're working and don't get any pay. You know, because you have to pay bills, you have to go to the supermarket. And you don't see money. Money is not there to be seen. Money disappears quickly. Like somebody came on tonight and said they love money. They say don't run no money. Because if you run it, will run fast away from you. Mm-hmm. So how was your day today? Did you get to do what you wanted to do so that you don't have to leave that job? Money is something that is ever scarce. Money is never yet available for you to just go at it. Whenever you decide to go at it, it disappears. It just disappear, gone. Money is ever running. Yeah, it's easier for people to go where your uncle gone or your cousin, and then they have nothing to worry about again. You understand me? But once you're above ground, you have problems. You have different type of stress for survival. But when you're below the ground, everything is fine. Sorry, everything is fine. It is so strange that below ground is easier than being above ground. But I want to be above ground. hmm I think everybody would want to be. But when below ground comes, you have no choice but to go. Yeah, we are still in the barter system because you're not even getting the right amount of money in exchange for the labor. The labor is always in demand, so the labor is always higher. I've learned to this. The basics. Yes, that is true. Buy what you need. I said to somebody, it's better you buy what you need than to allow your house to become a storeroom. Because you go and buy a lot from the supermarket or wherever. It's like you're storing the things for them. So you go another time again, you buy somewhere and buy so you keep storing. As I say, life is too short. Life is too short. And it is getting shorter and shorter every day. Nine 12, 9 16. Yeah. I store a lot of freezer foods. So when do you think you're going to use them up? Oh, because of what has been going on. Yes, we store to what I look at it and say, but this is all foolishness. We take our money and stack up all these things. We don't know when we're going to need them. And if anything goes wrong and the power is out, you have to eat up all of them. And you look at it, if the power goes out and you don't have anything, you're going to lose them because not having the power, the fridge is not going to work well. But at least it will work well for a little time. I just hope that things will get back to normal and then. But you will be able to use them fast. No. Oh, yes. But hope that things will change because if things don't change, you will not get to stock up. You will not get to then stock up nor stock down. Because as things are right now, it's a little sticky. If it's total, then there won't be nothing. Just hoping that things will change and turn around for the better. Well, I'm gonna invest in that. I was thinking that back home we have a lot of sunshine. So it would be good if people could invest in solar energy. Use the sun as a power. It's very expensive, I know, but I think that's one of the better ones. But the one with the generator thing, I'm scared of it because it oftentimes want to blow up. I would invest in the solar energy. And And I will have to seriously think about it because that should work. Yes, man. Yes, yes, yes. Because we never know when things get rougher, how we're going to manage. The backup is going to need because it's just like if it is your place, then you can set it up for the backup. But what if it is not your place? You understand me? When everything is done, everything go down. I have a lot of but it don't matter how much. It's not like it's for a specified time, like a year or 6 months, you know. This thing can look as if it's going to close off. If you know what I mean, carry it to the end and close it down. Because when they happen, they're not trying to stop them, you know. They just happen and just keep happening. I'm just hoping for the best, believe me. Because when you look at that, what you're saying is true. What about when you look at the heating for heating purpose? I'm more concerned about the gas for cooking and the heating. Because when this cold time comes, you know, you can't bear it. You cannot bear it. And then you cannot get to use the stove because everything shut down. So when just freeze up, stay in the house and freeze up. Cannot go out, cannot go anywhere. That's why I said I just want everything go back to normal. Because it's not easy. It's a harsh thing. Harsh. Those things we can manage them. Each person try to do for themselves, but it's beyond that. My house is on you. So you see, you will have that. Boy, it will be easier for me to go back to my place. Because we have the sunshine. But quite a number of persons now are having, what is it? Solar energy. Yeah, and the price of gas keep going up. It's almost $5, you know. But it's not going to come down for now. By the time things should get back to normal, it skyrockets a long time. Boy, I don't know what to say, but all I know is rough times are ahead. Rough times are ahead. You can just pray. Like, no lie, my heating it only takes 20 minutes. But remember, 20, 20 minutes, you know. Complete. I mean, that's the water is so cold. But it warm it up quickly. And then the water gets cold to shower and to wash. Oh my Lord. I don't want to even name them. Just hoping that things will get back to better. Get back better. Then how would the vehicles run? Because how the vehicles go about? It's bigger than me, you know, bigger than us. Because okay, you have your vehicle to move about. What about transportation on a whole? That need to take things from the wharves to bring it to certain places. You know, wholesalers, who manages the thing. The heat in my home alone. What the whole your house heat hot, the house on fire, man. Hmm. You have been bright summer over there. You have been bright summer. When it's summertime, the heat on the road dry the clothes, you know. Only summertime. Yes, my dear. I saw me hanging on a little. My eyes, them I go bit bop, bit bop. I tried to run the watch hours. But boy, yeah, it's good that you have that in mind. At least be care for a couple of months. Be care for a while, but like here, you need to have it put on constantly. Wow. Then you have such hot sun out there. Sun is very hot because we are going into you're in spring like me too. Then bone dry. See what Jamaicans say, no, bone dry. Yes, 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 my dear. The bone dry for you. Dry as chip. Well, I'm trying to see if I can hang on a little more, but boy, hanging on seems pointless. I came on this evening, you know, about after 4. I start me come back and see me can get. Because I'm working on my watch hours, you know. I'm just trying to see if I can just go through and just finish it. But man, like all my teachers go on the rails, jeans, and jumpers on the hanger. Whatever it is, your clothes then dry fast. And dry really quick. Yeah, my son. How do you think when a person work, and they don't feel justified? They feel that the work is valid more than the pay. Well, okay. Lord of mercy. You have everything because you don't put clothes outside. But back in my country, we put clothes outside. Or with some little bossy one, we'll use a dryer. But back in my country, you don't need any dryer. The natural sun just dries up everything. And then sometimes we have strong winds, it flood the clothes there. Flock the clothes in and you let them dry quick. But here, you have to have electricity for heater. You need it for wash. Well, I purposely don't like a dishwasher, so I don't use dishwasher. I don't put clothes outside. Okay, I see. But back home, that's what we do. Pin them outside on the line. The breeze blow them, and the sun finish dry them. When they finish, then dry as chip. Try. Thank you for the hearts. Boy, Jimmy, you're laughing at me. You see me bucket a while ago. Me just trying, you know. Me just try to see if I can make the little time. I'm trying to see if I can make the little time. But boy, I tried this evening, and then how much? A little bit over an hour. Couldn't hold up much longer. And I said, okay, I come back tonight and do as long as I can. Boy, maybe because the time, you know, the weather is not so nice. You have in some cold spring. You have to turn on heater. You're laughing at me. You have to turn on the heater. Me say the place cool like winter. It's just like you don't see any rain or snow outside. Yeah, man, cold man. The weather not nice at all. Like I say, wait. What is going to happen in summer? We're going to have a winter in the summer too. But then my son was saying that the house itself is has a cold nature. You don't have to the time don't have to be cold, the house have a cold. So maybe I need to go tomorrow and walk in the sun. He says when you reach out after midday, the place cool, man. Feel cool. And not just me. I feel it right from last week. Mm-hmm. So where are you off to now, Jimmy? You're going to look for your friend? You're going to look for your friend? Haven't seen him from. Me just say you're going to look for your friend. Me see the man up here. Well, I'm doing well, you know. Ireland man is in the here house. You have some good weather. Boy, we have some cold weather, you see, man. It just make you want to go to your bed and sleep. I don't know what kind of weather this is. Somebody say bipolar. He's sick. Yeah, man. I'm saying, book. Yes, Jay, I'm quite fine. Trying to appreciate the weather. I don't know if where you are, your weather is nice, but up here is not so very nice. Chicken food soup. Everybody love chicken food soup. Boy, if me cooking soup and chicken food, I think me not enjoy. Believe me. If it's a back, foot must in. And you know, there were times when I was cooking soup, you know, me have to put this a back in it. The back nice, you know. But the back a bone. You know, I come out a bone. Yes, so I say wait. So what's the weather like down your way, Jay? Boy, the weather up here is rough. You're rough. The weather up here is cold. Never know say the see how spring so cold. So I know how summer is going to be, if it is going to be colder. It could be cool. Yes, but you feel a little still in the air. Boy. It was 72 today in the evening. Whether 72 or 92, 82. Tomorrow I'm going out in it, and I think I need to get some of it in my body. Want some of the coolness. The sun is still cool, so can go out and walk a little bit and get some of the sunlight. Can't hide from the sun too long. Well, you see me, it was at 72 when I looked. But through the day, it was in the late 60 something. And about in the 1 o'clock going down, it went down to 50 something, 55 or thereabouts. And the nights are cold, 47, 48. One night gone, it was Saturday night. One night gone, it was must be 39. Somewhere thereabout. I think it was Saturday night. You feel from in the evening, cold. I think 33, 33. So we had to walk and run. It is a rough time. So when you are 56, we are 72. Maybe tomorrow may be a little warmer. So maybe that's why I will go out. I will try to go out by about 11. Have a good night and thank you for stopping by, Jimmy. Yes, and be safe. And make sure you have everything put in order. So in the event of anything, we can come over and have some feast. You would have started to save early, save up some food. Whoa, take care. Thanks for coming. Just about my watch time because boy. 9:35. Yes. Oh, you're more organized now. Whoa. So when we come, it won't be a problem. All right. I hear you. So thanks for the announcement. Thanks for the announcement. Thanks for the announcement. I was saying, Jay, I don't know if T fell asleep. Maybe not. Some people work, some don't. And the people, some who work, they will say they are working, but sometimes they wonder if they are wasting their time. So, what do you think about a person working and thinking that they think they are wasting their time? I look at it to say maybe the person probably working hard to get a position or a promotion. And every time when the promotion comes around, they give it to somebody else. The person may think that it doesn't make any sense to do that, to be working hard. So everybody just come to the job and take their time, and as it's going, when it's going home, and take their time and go home. So you don't have any serious people working for the job. As they come, then gone. So I said, oh, this could be interesting. But many times we work hard. When we have to go home, we sit down and enjoy. We're not hurrying. But when you come now to evaluating and checking off, you say, wait, I wasted all my time at this place. They weren't paying me any money. They didn't want me to get any sick leave. You know? So I said, let me put out the question. I was listening to a blogger saying how much he's discouraged with up here. So he build house and business down there. So he's going to he's going to go back though. Look, and then the second person will come up, and saying the same thing. Because he's saying having business and he can't live. But he's a citizen, so he can go and come. Maybe the two persons so far. So maybe then can't bother. Because why? Well, because if you don't have any money back home, you're going to suffer though. But if you have the money, it's not so bad. So if you have the money, you can get good health care with your money. If you don't have money, you're going to go to the hospital and drop faint and dead. And the good health care is only allotted. You can't go for everybody because not everybody working, not everybody have the money. So it will stretch as far as it can reach. So they had a song, if money could buy life, the rich would live and the poor would die. To the man. So what do you think, Jay, about that? When I hear anything from you, what do you think? You think I mean you personally, but you think I know what people working and wasting their time when it would be better if they go and go do something else?
go over plant some banana and sell it, or raise chicken, or do something else. Because then when we in the job 30, 40 years, and they cannot build a house. So much things that they cannot do. Hi, Saber. How are you doing? People give me a little courage to stay on. How are you doing, Saver? Serve. Not say save. Server. How are you doing? How are you doing? My day went well. I tried to do as much as I possibly could, and I think I did fairly well. How was your day? People have to know what best for them. So, I want to say, okay, it's good. So, in choosing a career, one has to choose a career path that can lead into something, because sometimes people choose career path that doesn't make any sense. So all them a work and work and work, they will never be called upon because their position never match with the company. Like here a nurse, I went to work at a light and power place. What do you have to contribute? You understand me? Yes, sir, it was good. So what are your thoughts, sir? So we have a question posted up right there. Favorite kind of soup? Do you drink soup? Do you like soup? Do you like soup? Especially when the time is cold, I like soup. Especially when you have cold weather. So would you say, so if you like soup, what would have been your favorite kind of soup? What would have been your favorite kind of soup? You don't know any soup, but you only know soup. I don't, you just drink soup. Maybe you drink the broth. You have ramen soup, you have all kind of soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken soup, fish soup, all manner of soup. You just make sure you drink soup. You know what you say about what type of soup. And it is like this. Soup with mashed potatoes and like a type of meat. Okay. You like mashed potato in it? Okay. And you like plenty meat. So you don't want no only for water soup. You want something thick to drink. I see. Okay. Yeah, man, soup is very healthy for the body. Very nourishing. Not everybody likes soup. Soup and porridge. Not everybody likes porridge. Or cereal. Yes. I'm sitting right here, like me dozing away. I've been so busy today. So sitting down now makes me feel like I'm tired. Mm-hmm. Yes, so it was. Let me see this one. What's that? What's it so far? Maybe. So that is. I can't see. But when you go up my seat, server is AMR. I don't know. She always a come on. Every time I come on, she come on. Server. Did you hear about the accident? Well, not an accident. the what should I say? Here we go. The boat that was taking the children and and the Black River Safari tour, they had to. It was overloaded and nearly capsized. They had to, and then they had problems when they were about to. The boat started moving before they were ready. Every server is AMR. Okay. Well, they still count. I wish they figure that's enough much more. Whether they make sense or not, you know. Whether they make sense, as I tell you people, whether they make sense to you or not, and the finger send off, you know, delete, I learned that. No delete nothing for change it. It go same way, and if you want correct it right again. You understand me? I've been learning so many things over the past few days that I tell you the truth. I didn't know. Deleting what a person write. I mean, a person can delete, but like to write it, like you said, the finger, and you go back and you could have deleted it. You leave it as it is, and write the thing, it's even better. Some things that the white look on to give. Something I wish I had known. Mm-hmm. So the finger did a good job, and I must compliment the finger. But you not understand. That's what YT want people to do. That's why some people write, okay. When my God is working, nobody can fight him. Uh-huh. If you put no. Yes, honestly, I have been learning, you know. Let me tell you, learning that sometimes I learn if you have my jazz. Honestly, I tell you, there's more to life than what we know. And you see what happened if we're all spending a good time. You see, it's so much things to read, it's not easy. Too much things to read, man. Lord have mercy, a whole heap of things, you know. And within what to read, it is all there. With all the things I do, it do good to me and the channel. Mm-hmm. There are some things that people, I don't even want to say too much, I will say it, that people do. And I didn't, a minute, say it to you because I don't want the Philistines them come down on me. You know, I had to laugh. I said, wait, really? Really? I you know that if I want, I didn't have to send anything, you know. I could just put a block there. But the block would have blocked you as a person and it hide what you put. And when I'm done, I go back and it says show view. I touch the view and everything you put, but you would not come back up. You wouldn't get to come back in. When I saw it, I said, wait, I saw a troublemaker. I said, oh, I don't even want to say, when I say I don't want to breathe a word. I said, what is this? What I say? Sometimes when you learn something, that people want to share, but you just bounce out of their mouth. And your ears have to be so quick. Something you speak it up, but you don't even understand it. And when you actually go do something without even knowing, you say, oh, it's that. No. Me say, man, me say, what? I've been learning. So when you see me, I bear them. Yesterday, last week I say, I have patience. But the patience is true, but because I learn what to tolerate. And if I think they may pull it, I quickly end. Mm-hmm. Once you end, nothing say end it, stop it. If you end it and don't bring it up, it's gone. And I remember some time ago, some people used to come on and do some nice things. Well, and then they get sour, bitter down in the end part. put things that not sound good. All I had to do was block the person. And when everything is done, I go. When everybody is gone, everything is practically finished. But I don't end the line. I touch the view. With the word view, tell you know. Because I say the word view, I say, what kind of view? This must be something new. I don't know how long it has. I never see the word view. I must see them put in it recent because I never see the word view. And when you touch the view, everything will come up. Everything. But you won't get to come back. But the comments are there. You understand me? So I say, people not sharing. You see, people, okay, if people were sharing, the world be a better place. What this song says, give a little love. Give a little love in your, have a little love in your heart. And the world would be a better place for you, for me. Oh, give a little love in your heart. Then I don't know this, I remember this song so well. That the words are true. If we just have a little love, things have been much, much more easier. But I think we are kind of too into self. When self take over, boy, nobody, nothing can go through, only God alone. Only God alone. They say me have to sit and look. You know, I remember the Bible say, God put you one side to sit down and say, you stand aside and look. You can't run ahead of God and tell him what to do and do the work for him. You have to stand aside. Not even beside or before or behind. Stand aside, one side, and look and see how you work. Because when you work, you know, all you can do, speechless. Because what you thinking is not thinking that. You know? But God is so merciful. I'm going to try and see, I must have gone to bed. I'm going to try and see if I can hang on for the 2 hours. Boy, I was hoping to hang on for 3, but I don't know what will happen. I'll just hang on. It's night. I'm not going anywhere. I have these clothes to pack up. I'll pack them up. I'm not going to my bed until I feel like sleep and take me down. Not in any hurry. I'm not in any hurry. That's how life goes. Life is one big road. One big road. Somebody sing that song with lots of signs. You have to know which one to take. You know? Yeah. Come on, people want to come on in and talk about if you think you're wasting your time working or you think working is good, you're working for a benefit. Working is good. And if you think you're wasting your time, I don't think so. Because a reward will be given. Even if you don't get a reward while on the job, somehow you get your reward. Because sometimes things happen on the job, you don't get the benefit, and you quarrel and quarrel doesn't make any sense. If management says they're not giving it to you, you're just not getting it. But if you go and pray hard, you see things work out in a way that you don't even expect it. You didn't expect it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Open mic sing with me. I wonder who's it. Yes, people. That's how it go. That's how it goes. Put a little love in your heart.
Yeah, we just take it. I just sit here. I didn't even read the Bible, you know. Remember that I can do later on. See me reach at 140. God, me reach at the 2 hour. We do all that I have to do. So I don't really have anything much man pack away the clothes. Hmm. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Oh, put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Yeah, my dear. Mm-hmm. And I think I put my things in. I don't even know where I put them. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my leave it. Mm-hmm. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Oh, put a little love in your heart. Brutally. That I must go to bed if I ain't coming late and tired. Go to your bed, Tets. Go to your bed. Go to your bed, Tets. Tet, go to your bed. I'm not in any hurry, you know. The sleep kind of blow off gone. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Let me read a passage. All right, I'm going to read a portion of the same text that I read this morning. In continuation, I read from verse 1 to 7. So we're going to read from verse 8 to a few. Right? And it fell on a day that Elisha passed to Shunem, where was a great woman, and she constrained him to eat bread. And so it was, that was oft as he passed by, he turned in thither to eat bread. And she said unto her husband, Behold now, I perceive that this is an holy man of God, which passeth by us continually.
Let us make a little chamber, I pray thee, on the wall, and let us set for him there a bed, and a table, and a stool, and a candlestick. And it shall be, when he cometh to us, that he shall turn in thither. And it fell on a day that he came thither, and he turned into the chamber and lay there. And he said to Gehazi his servant, Call this Shunammite. And when he had called her, she stood before him. And he said unto him, Say now unto her, Behold, thou hast been careful for us with all this care. What is to be done for thee? Wouldest thou be spoken for to the king, or to the captain of the host? And she answered, I dwell among mine own people. And he said, What then is to be done for her? And Gehazi answered, Verily she hath no child, and her husband is old. And he said, Call her. When he had called her, she stood in the door. And he said about this season, according to the time of life, thou shalt embrace a son. And she said, Nay, my lord, thou man of God, do not lie unto thine handmaid. And the woman conceived and bare a son at the season that Elisha had said unto her, according to the time of life. And when the child was grown, it fell on a day that he went out to his father. He said unto his father, My head, my head. And he said to a lad, Carry him to his mother. And when he had taken him and brought him to his mother, he sat on her knees till noon, and then died. The Shunammite woman. And she went up and laid him on the bed of the man of God, and shut the door upon him, and went out. And she called unto her husband, and said, Send me, I pray thee, one of the young men, and one of the asses, that I may run to the man of God, and come again. And he said, Wherefore wilt thou go to him today? And it is neither new moon nor Sabbath. And she said, It shall be well. Then she saddled an ass, and said to her servant, Drive and go forward, slack not by thy riding for me, except I bid thee. So she went and came unto the man of God, to Mount Carmel. And it came to pass, when the man of God saw her afar off, then he said to Gehazi his servant, Behold, yonder is that Shunammite. Run now, I pray thee, to meet her, and say unto her, Is it well with thee? Is it well with thy husband? Is it well with the child? And she answered, It is well. And when she came to the man of God, to the hill, she caught him by the feet. But Gehazi came near to thrust her away. And the man of God said, Let her alone, for her soul is vexed within her. The Lord hath hid it from her, and hath not told me. Then she said, Did I desire a son of that my Lord? Did I not say, Do not deceive me? Then he said to Gehazi, Gird up thy loins, and take my staff in thine hand, and go thy way. If thou meet any man, salute him not. And if any salute you, answer him not again, and lay my staff upon the face of the child. And the mother of the child said, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. And he arose and followed her. And Gehazi passed on before them, and laid the staff upon the face of the child. But there was neither voice nor hearing. Wherefore he went again to meet him, and told him, saying, The child is not awaked. And when Elisha was come into the house, behold, the child was dead, and laid upon the bed. He went in therefore, and shut the door upon them twain, and prayed unto the Lord. And he went up and lay upon the child, and put his mouth upon his mouth, and his eyes upon his eyes, and his hands upon his hands. And he stretched himself upon the child, and the flesh of the child waxed warm. Then he returned and walked in the house to and fro, and went up and stretched himself upon him, and the child sneezed 7 times. The child opened his eyes. And he called Gehazi and said, Call this Shunammite. So he called her, and when he was come in unto her, he said, Take up thy son. Then she went in and fell at his feet, and bowed down to the ground, and took up her son, and went out. And Elisha came again to Gilgal, and there was a dearth in the land, and the sons of the prophets were sitting before him. And he said unto his servant, Sit on the great pot, and seed pottage for the sons of the prophets. And one went out into the field to gather herbs, and found a wild vine, and gathered thereof wild gourds, his lap full, and came and shred them into the pot of pottage, for they knew them not. So they poured out for the men to eat. And it came to pass, as they were eating of the pottage, that they cried out and said, O thou man of God, there is death in the pot. And they could not eat thereof. But he said, Then bring meal. And he cast it into the pot. And he said, Pour out for the people, that they may eat. And there was no harm in the pot. And there came a man from Baal, Shalisha, and brought the man of God bread of the first fruits, 20 loaves of barley, and full ears of corn in the husk thereof. And he said, Give unto the people that they may eat. And his servant said, What should I set this before an 100 men? He said again, Give the people that they may eat. For thus said the Lord, They shall eat and shall live thereof. So he set it before them, and they did eat and left thereof, according to the word of the Lord. Oh my. The Shunammite woman had faith. 2 Kings 4. Such a wonderful story. Such a wonderful story. The Shunammite woman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to put it like this. All right. Right there. This on this right here, on this right here. The Shunammite woman, her son had died. And when he told her that she should bear a son, she was so old. So she said no, she's old and her husband is old. But the prophet told her at the time, but she wanted a son still. And she bare the son. Son was with the father, the family was happy. The son complained about his head. And he went in, told his mother, sat on her knees and died, passed on, became unalived. But the story continues to say that she remembered what Elisha had said. So she ran to ask for the ass from the husband to go and find him. She didn't know where he was, but she went in search and she found him. And Elisha, who did not know about it, sent one of his servants with the staff to assist the child. Because Elisha admitted the Lord had not told him. And then Elisha was a great prophet. And then at the end of it, the man came back and said the child is really unalive. And Elisha went with the mother, for the mother would not leave, for she was so unhappy. And he went and stretched himself on the child, breathed in his nostrils, looked down in his eyes, and everything covered the child with warmth. And the child didn't respond. And then he went again. And the child's body had warmth and sneezed. And I think he did it 7 times, right? And the child sneezed 7 times. Isn't that a wonder? Yeah, man. God worked many wonders. And then he left. And I remember some time ago with the I have to look at the story where the bread. Yes, so she was the same person. She opened her home and did not know that she would have been helped so badly. It's a very nice story. I think I'm going to look back into Kings for some more stories that I can read and let people feel nice. There are nice stories in the Bible. That I read two today. The Shunammite woman, in two different instances. She was proud to have the man at her place because she trusted and believed in God. God sent him there. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Well, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can wait a few minutes. Come on in, guys. Come on in. We can just have a little wrap up. Close up the next few minutes. Just come on in so we can have a little talk about. Close up the title about if you think you are working too hard or you're wasting your time. We can have a little wrap up talk. It's an interesting topic. So far, it's an interesting topic. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to end it now. I don't see anybody coming back. Okay. Somebody may come up.